I want to learn how to Vogue. I want to be able to like clap, clap, clack, bam, shit, death drop. Ugh. Hi, on today's episode of Ojo You Didn't, I'm gonna go over some gay slang terminology in honor of Pride Month. The month of June is Pride Month, and I went to Pride this past weekend, and I'm probably going again this weekend in Providence. So, feel like if anyone's going to these Pride events, they should probably know a little bit of the lingo in case they overhear something and they're nosy like me and want to know what they're talking about. Or if you're talking to someone and they throw out some term and you don't want to look like a idiot who's like, uh-huh. Yeah, okay. Let's jump right into it. The house down. This is kind of a drawn out exclamation point. Manila Luzon in season 3 of RuPaul's Drag Race used this all the time. So it's also like a showing of like excellence or approval or exaggeration. So if someone was wearing some awesome shoes, I'll be like, girl, y'all shoes are fierce, the house down. The next one, oh cool. I can't even do it. Oh cool. I don't do it that well, but it's like, oh cool, or oh cool. That's kind of just like a sassy, snappy way of saying okay. It started on YouTube with Laura Bell Bundy's character, Show Can't Tell, and then it got picked up by Laganja Stranja in like season 6 of RuPaul's Drag Race. But now the Kardashians are using it, and so I don't know how much longer I want to be using it. Oh, cool. Next, bear. A bear is a type of gay man who is typically heavier, could be muscular, but bigger. You know, they're a bigger guy. They are also very hairy. And when you look at them, you're supposed to think of like masculinity, the embodiment of man. However, I've met some bears who are kind of very feminine too, but they look like, twink. Boyish looking. Some people may find them attractive, some may not. They look almost like prepubescent because they're not really hairy. They don't have really any or little to no body hair. So they look very young, and to me that just gets a little weird, and people are like, oh, okay. Like that whole barely legal thing anyway. So that's a twink. Otter. Otter is kind of like a bear, but thinner. It's like a thinner, hairier man. Otters I've met are like shorter. There are some that are kind of taller, but I'm 6'1", so everyone's kind of shorter to me for the most part. Kiki. I love the word kiki. A kiki is a party. Alright, so the Scissor Sisters have a song called Let's Have a Kiki, and it's amazing. Kiki is a party that includes good talk, food, music, drinking, tea will be served, and the party may or may not be fabulous. Like, let's have a Kiki, you know? It's so much fun. Now, here's the thing about Kikis. Do not get them confused with Kai Kai. Kai Kai is when two drag queens hook up. They do something with their parts. Now, my thing is, do they do it in drag or out of drag? Because in drag could be actually really confusing, so we'll just say they bump things together. Yeah, so Kai Kai. Hog body. See Adore Delano. Season 6 Adore Delano. Probably not now, Adore Delano. Adore Delano's a drag queen if you don't know. Hog body is when a queen isn't cinched or has like a corset on, so it kind of gives this unflattering, not cinched in waist, so it doesn't have that like curve to it. It's just like lumpy. Anyway, sorry Adore, I love you, but you did have a hog body in season 6. I have a hog body too. I'm not saying I'm hog bodylicious. Yes! That's just an awesome way to say yes. It's being excited and showing approval for things. For instance, when I went and saw Beyonce, I used the word yes all the time. I was like, yes! Another way that yes has been used is yes, Gaga, you look so good, Gaga. U-hauls. Lesbians who go out on like 2 dates, magically instantly fall in love and end up moving in with each other within those 2 dates. That's lesbians that want to move in together. So the joke is they pack up their U-haul and just move. And I may or may not have actually seen that happen in person, so I don't think it's that far off from the truth for some people. Gold star. A gold star, or a gold star gay, is someone who has not slept with someone of the opposite sex. I'm a gold star. There's a bee. Oh, it's outside. I have never dove into the lady pond. It's not my type of pond. I'm not saying it's a bad pond. It's not my pond. Bar queen, term used in more of the drag world and typically used as an insult by other queens to other queens. And it's pretty much just calling them out, saying they only work in like small bars and small clubs and venues to not that big of an audience. Bianca Del Rio is huge on bar queen. Beat. Not talking about like the music beat, like boom, ba-da-doom, ba-doom, ba-doom. That was awful. Beat is to apply the perfect amount of makeup on your face. Look as flawless as possible. You also can use this word instead of saying, oh my gosh, she beat her face, because that would mean like she put on all that makeup to her face. You could say mug, which also stands for face. Ooh girl, like she beat her mug, fierce the house down. Damn, I just combined several other different ones with breeder. Breeder is pretty much street people. It is kind of slightly offensive. I just think it's funny, like breeder. And most people are like, I am, thank you. I love reproducing and having children. Ooh, and I'm like, you keep on going with having those kids, because I'm not having any. My body cannot handle having a child. Reading. To wittily and incisively expose someone's flaws, but in like a fun way. On RuPaul's Drag Race, I keep referencing this show because it's so perfect. There's a challenge about reading, and one of my favorites is there was a girl who had jacked up teeth, kind of like me. And one of the other girls was like, Ira Sanchez, girl, I heard your barbecue was canceled because your grill was fucked. I thought that was hilarious. Shade. Shade is reading, but even nastier and insulting. Like, there is no joking among it. It's straight up calling out someone unapologetically. We'll put it that way. Slay. Slay is to be on point, to win, to excel, to be fierce. Like, you are owning your shit. Tea. Tea is the gossip, the news, the stuff you want to hear. That's why every time you see one of those Kermit memes, he's sipping some tea, because he's sipping some tea, but calling people out on their shit. But it's none of his business. Work. This is honestly one of my favorite ones. It's pretty much to be amazing, to just like put all your effort in. You are working it. You are fierce, and that's the thing. You can use this with fierce. Work. Fierce. Work. Yes! This isn't all for all gays, because not everyone uses these lingos, but I figured this would be a fun and informative way to let you have some glimpse into gay culture and gay life. Thank you for tuning in to Ojo You Didn't. You can follow me on social media, Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter at JoePack1989. And also follow my friend who did my opening cartoon thing, because she's amazing. You can follow her on Instagram, and it's at NotADamnCheese, all spelled out. Yeah, so thank you so much for tuning in. I hope to see, well, it's not like I'm actually seeing you. I hope you tune in to more of my videos, and until next time, I need to, all right, we're done.